The team this morning, as they assembled stuff, had this, and it was a little piece of paper here. I thought it was interesting. So there's something called a Twitter account called Legion Hoops. And the tweet is, LeBron says he'd still be just as dominant if he never went to Miami. And then LeBron quote tweeted it, meaning he had an opinion on that opinion. LeBron's opinion was, you damn right I would still be. I'm chosen. Ain't nothing changing that. Maybe less rings, but dominant start to finish. Why does he keep reminding us he's great? And I contend that it's Michael Jordan. That forever basketball fans loved Michael Jordan more than LeBron. LeBron's going to blow him away, already has in every stat, but it's different. Now, first of all, you can't compare basketball players, really. I mean, Bill Russell has 11 titles, but there were no international players and very few guys of his size. Kareem's got the most MVPs. LeBron's the best, the longest. And if you had one shot to win a game, you'd take Michael. But with MJ, it's not just what he accomplished. It's how he made us feel. MJ's career, perfectly timed with SportsCenter, the highlight culture. And MJ's highlights were the very coolest. Many still are. He launched the NBA shoe craze. I mean, there were people that had shoes before Michael, but they weren't as good looking, as cool, as stylish. Also, the Jordan brand supports college football teams now. It's bigger than basketball. He also was at the precipice, the beginning of David Stern's commissionership, when the NBA became highly popular. From late night NBA finals on replay. I'm not joking. Delayed after the local news at 11. There were so many things that lined up perfectly for Jordan. It became a player league. But I always think more than anything, LeBron is about individual greatness. You are witness. His ability to evolve his game. Him going back and rewarding Cleveland with a final. He joined the Miami Heat Stars to get more rings. He, in his mogul stage, moved to L.A. to win one more ring. It's he, and there's nothing wrong with that. The best player in any era generally wins the most titles. But Michael's different, and that's why it's fruitless for LeBron to ever compare himself to Michael. Because Michael made us feel a certain way. People still collect his shoes. People wore Michael. They wear his shirts, his jackets, his shoes. They still watch his highlights. They defend him, even if he was flawed, personally, professionally. It's like the wizard years just evaporated into thin air. And you hear this about politics all the time. I heard it about Trump. People say, how can you stand Trump? Well, he made certain Americans feel a certain way, and most politicians don't. Michael is nostalgia for an NBA that many people miss. When Michael played, he, among other superstars, were proud to be part of the dunk contest. LeBron's never been in one. He sees himself above it. Michael was willing to play 82 games. LeBron, as he's aged, I'll get 60, and that's what you're going to get. I'm a LeBron fan. I think he's the Swiss Army knife of the sport. Does more things better than anybody ever has. And LeBron has blown away Michael in longevity, awards, and stats. But LeBron doesn't ever make me feel a certain way. And Michael does, and did, and forever will. Michael is viewed as perfect, 6 for 6, though he wasn't personally or professionally. But that's how we feel about him. Whether you're a politician, an athlete, or a brand, it's the feel you'll never overcome, nor will you ever lose. And Michael has it, and LeBron doesn't, despite all the accolades and awards. We have witnessed you. We felt Michael. All right, I saw this morning. This is no big deal, and I don't want it to be viewed as a big deal. But the Cowboys signed recently reinstated wide receiver Martavis Bryant, who hasn't played in the NFL since 2018. It should be duly noted, last year he did play for the Edmonton Elks, the Massachusetts Pirates, and the FCF Beasts. I don't know what any of those are, but he played for them. I warned you about Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. I warned you. They like to be viewed as the smartest guy in the room. We find things others don't. We see things others don't. This is what Martavis Bryant is. We also warned you about Dalton Schultz. You'll miss him. The tight end this week was 4th in the NFL in receiving yards. We warned you about Brandon Cooks. Bounce around the league guy, he'll be invisible. He has. We warned you that Tony Pollard was an excellent number 2 back. Can't drive an offense around him. He hasn't scored since week 1. He hasn't had over 60 yards in 6 weeks. And we warned you that Dallas would be a wild card team and would have a battle on their hands because of their late schedule. And here's where they are. Bragging about moral victories against Philadelphia and signing Martavis Bryant. Dallas has the second easiest schedule in the NFL to this point, and they've got 2 more layups coming, Giants and Carolina. But let me offer another warning to you. After that, it's feisty Washington, Seattle, Eagles, at Buffalo, at Miami, Detroit, and at Washington. My other warning is you could very well miss the playoffs. Martavis Bryant and moral victories is not where Dallas wants to be heading into week 10. He did. And you lost because you were bad situationally. Again, against an excellent team. Martavis Bryant's not a big signing. Hey, I should have done a better job and known he played for the Vegas Vipers. My bad. I should be on YouTube more. I'm already on that thing all day. But we warned you. There was a lot of warnings this year. Tony Pollard, Dalton Schultz, Brandon Cook, Jerry and Stephen trying to be the smartest guys in the room, falling in love with their perception, their ideas. Just kind of feels weird this week. A receiver that hasn't played since 2018 that nobody else is interested in, and another comment about how good that loss was to Philadelphia. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.